All right, so today I wanted to do a recorded video. How often do I do recorded videos? I normally do them live, but I thought that if I do it recorded, I will kind of stick to the topic and I won't be able to just, I mean, I give a story after a story to go into the story. So today I want to talk about John the Conqueror, and I want to talk about, he probably comes like this. This is his mouthwash, and he's a powerful mouthwash for problem solving. You need to make a decision. He's a stricter spirit too. High John for the blessing oil. I actually make a custom oil for him as well. And then he also has stuff like this as well. So I wanted to talk about even his herbs. And the female version of the John the Conqueror is the Queen Elizabeth root. But this is High John the Conqueror. This is how it looks. So just talk about real briefly who he is. I actually have a three-part video. If you go onto my website, magicalLadyDuchess.com, go into the classes, you could actually pull up that and get it. I think it's three videos that I actually taught my apprenticeship. We actually read a whole book about him. We taught about him. And it's three videos. It tells all of his illustrious stories. And it's $65. It's not that expensive at all if you want to learn more about him and the stories and just kind of how he worked his magic. So, who was he? Who was High John the Conqueror? According to the African American folklore or the African American myth, who he was actually, they said that he was the son of an African king, so he was a prince. And so, in the Congo, and he was sold into slavery. And so John was known as a clever trickster. He could always get out of stuff. And for the games he played with his master and his enduring, alluring, strong spirit, he was smart and he was never dampened by his life and the capacity of how he lived. He could get out of anything, and he did. John the Conqueror got out of everything. And so he was also, he fell in love, if you want to go even deeper. They said that he fell in love with the devil's daughter, Lilith. For some of you who believe that. So John the Conqueror had to win the daughter's hand in marriage. And so the devil challenged him to plow 68 acres and a half a day and to sow the acres in the second half of the day. And so Lilith gave John a magical axe. That's what, one of the stories of him. And he plowed to complete the task, but he also admitted to the devil that the devil had meant to kill him, even if he did complete the task. And wildly and very clever, John stole the devil's horse, and he had Lily, and they both escaped. So in the stories, John and Lily, they return back to Africa. There's just different dysphoриas of this version. Like I said, those classes go deeper into who he was and what he did. Uh, they also say that John the Conqueror was actually a multitude. He was a multitude of people. He was a multitude of slaves. He represented the spirit of the African slave, and that spirit dwells in all of us. So he's a multifaceted character, and it's a lot. So if you guys can get his book, you can go on Amazon and get his book. I sell it in my store, but you can certainly go on Amazon and get his book and learn about him, or you can take the class. But his root is now the staple of one of the most powerful roots and herbs that you could actually use as far as money, love. John the Conqueror could actually help you have babies and stuff as well. Uh, Calling on his power, uh, all you literally need to do is to bless his name, call on his name, use his root to find his power for it to be invoked. He's not like a big deity or goddess that people use, but he's a staple in the hoodoo. John the Conqueror. I'm itching, y'all. Shit. You can literally carry him in a green bag to draw luck for money or power, or you can carry him in a red bag with a lock of hair from somebody that you admire, maybe some shavings from his face or his beard for love. And you can also ask him to aid you in your efforts to bless your life with his power. The dried root can also be carried as a talisman. This is how it looks. So you can literally use it to carry it with you, keep it in your purse for good luck, and uh, it's also good to stop depression as well. It can draw courage and to protect you from spells and hexes and stuff like that. And if you are needing the third chakra open, you can put this in some Florida water and kind of spray your throat to open up that third chakra so you can say and do what it is that you need to do. You can also get it with some anointing oil. Uh, like I said, take my classes. I give y'all some more little spells and tricks to use with the Hydron the Conquering oil, and it can help to bless others, to bless yourself, to bless your house. You can anoint it with the green candle, and it will be like a success for luck and things of that. It's good for protection, confidence. And like I said, Queen Elizabeth root. If you are uh, a feminine energy, that said that Queen Elizabeth root is the feminine energy of the High Conqueror, High John the Conqueror root. The root can also be transformed into a tincture. You can use it as a spray. It's excellent for court cases. If you can't have access to this kind of stuff, the bath you can actually make your own with the High John Conqueror and some bath salt. Um, he's the element of fire. Uh, he could be used to burn away, obstacles and things that are standing in your way as well, and to start things fresh and with a confident spirit, because you got to be confident to get the fuck up out of things. And that's who John the Conqueror was. Like I said, he could be one person, that African prince, or he can be a multitude of slaves that were able to beguile the slave master in a way. Uh, but he is good with helping with struggles. He is good of obtaining confidence in struggles and obstacles, and really bringing you luck. He comes in soaps, he comes in bath washes, just thanking him for blessing that he bestows upon you. That goes a long way with him because he just wants to be acknowledged. Uh, you can burn his incense when you're stuck on a project or you need to solve some kind of problem, and you can let the aroma waft over your body to kind of strengthen your spirit and highlight a solution that's needed. Hydra the Conqueror is a excellent source and tool, even for employment and for protection and for peace. He was an unbroken slave. They were not able to break his spirit. He outwitted the devil, so to speak. And the devil could have represented. Okay. But his legacy is one of luck, love, and achievement, and encouragement and courage. And that's why Hajjum the Conqueror is such a good tool to use. He's a good tool to have in your life. Um, if you can't find a prayer for him, I'm gonna give you one. And this is the trickster prayer to kind of help you out of things. You can literally say, "Oh, how great John the Conqueror, I call to you. Let them not see what I do." You can also do this when you're trying to hide from your work. Let them be tricked and fooled as you have been able to do to others in the past, so that I may be able to get them to do what I desire of them. That's a prayer. That's one of the prayers that you can use as well for him. Um, if you need to land a job with Hajjun the Conqueror, you can literally need, all you need is a piece of root, a piece of mint, the mint leaf, and you can rub it all over the roof, and you can carry the roof with you. Like I said, you can carry it as a talisman. So if you're going on a job interview or anything like that, if you even going to court because you need that confidence, High John the Conqueror is really, really good to use. I'm not trying to make this a long video or anything like that, but you can go on Amazon and get his books and stuff as well. And if you are interested, you can take my classes that I did on him, and they come in 3 parts because that's how long it took to go through the book. So if you want to read the book, the classes would be phenomenal to go through. MagicalLadyDuchess.com. Go to classes and choose Hajun the Conqueror. Blessings to you all.